Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Real Economy Euro Trucking style. So gonna go ahead and take a longer run than we've normally done recently. Not sure how long this is gonna take, but certainly on the long end, I'm sure. But we get the highest payment here at 2.47 euros per kilometer. Looks like we've got to get a little ways out. My only concern is, do I need to rest? I hope that's not the case, but we shall see. Alright, we do not. So that is good. But we will head on out. And let's see. Which way is it going to tell us to go? Which way? Which way? It's not going to tell us.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, it looked like it was really far away. Interesting. Okay, well, it's not. So we're going to go the other way, I guess, since it's confused. But it didn't say turn left.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Like, turn right this right? No, probably not. I am so confused. What am I doing here? No. Alright. So, can we get past this sign? Alright. Goodness gracious.
Keep right, and then turn
Well,
right.
at least it works out, because, yeah, we could have gone that way
Turn right.
in the future, but not this time. Alright, so we're about halfway to the resting point. I'm thinking we're going to have to rest on the way, but it said 19 hours.
Keep right.
So I think we'll be
right.
fine. I mean, we'll find out,
Exit
obviously.
right.
So I do keep checking just to see if ProMods is integrated with Greece. They seem to be focused on this part, the Great Steps, which is another thing that they have released and come out with. And they talked about how they're connecting to that. So I'm not quite sure that there's a lot of focus on incorporating the Greece add-on. So on the one hand, that's good, I guess, because then being far away from Greece doesn't much matter. But, you know, on the other hand, it would be nice to get over there. But it's similar to if you're following all the trucking I do on the channel and you're an American Truck Simulator, you know Missouri got released and that I added that in. Okay, am I remotely going in the right direction? Okay, I am. I guess it's okay. So it's further than I thought. Because the way it looked like it was like down the road. I'm like, this did not look that close on the map, but this is taking a little bit to get to, so I guess we'll zero out the distance just so we can kind of see, but alright, I'm maxed out at 90 is what's going on here. So but yeah, I'm thinking we'll kind of get to the morning and then it'll probably be time to rest. But we only rest for like 10 hours, so as long as it doesn't take me more than 9 hours to get there, which it shouldn't if I can go, you know, 90. But of course, you know, that time is ticking now as I'm going. So now I assume, alright, I assume I need to go this way. And it's not yelling at me, so it's a good sign.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay. So, exiting
Turn
here.
right.
Following him down to Madrid. Oh, he really went over to the left side there. But he's not hitting the guardrail, so he seems to have some control of his little vehicle.
Keep left.
Yes, because we're not going to go right back the way we came. Alright. And we got a little ways to go this way, I'm sure, because, yeah, we've gone 40 kilometers. It's going to be like 100 kilometers away. We're going to get, like, a little bit of XP, the 80 XP or whatever it is for going 100 kilometers. Look in the mirror there. It's like the Milky Way or something. That's kind of cool. Okay, I can turn that off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That's really it? Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Exit right.
Because again, I've gotten burned a couple times with the Pro Mods thing, but doesn't look like it's happening this time.
Take the
Whoops.
first exit.
It's a little tighter than I
Exit now.
thought. But yeah, we're at 60. There we go. Okay, just 35 XP. So yeah, we even get less XP with this real economy mod. So normally it's 80. Although maybe for that's 100 miles, so maybe for a kilometer, maybe it has been 35. I don't tend to do a lot of free roam, so. Alright. So, literally just an exit to come here. Alright, 2:14 in the morning. I'm hoping I can get my load. We know we can, but just role-playing along. Like, yeah, maybe. But I'm sure that's it right there. Alright, let's find it. There it is. And yes, we've lost an hour and half. I'm worried about the curvy roads at the end there. Like, is it going to be something really big and long? But, guess we'll find out. Not big and long, but I meant more, I don't know. Words are coming out of my mouth. They don't make any sense. Is it going to be very hilly, mountainous, and it's going to be challenging? At that point, we might be going into Portugal. We'll have to see. I'm not opposed to that. I kind of just want to stay near the peninsula, and that's the other thing that was attractive about this. And this is a European, I don't know if it's a European dually, but you got the little shorter one back there. Now the thing is, that probably means I'm not backing in when I get there. So, should be a little simpler. Alright, well, it's telling me 23 minutes, but yeah, we gotta rest in 13. So, we will need to do that. But we'll see what we see, but
turn left.
See what time it'll be. Hopefully we won't just be driving at night the whole way. Okay, obviously we gotta go here, turn left. Alright, we got a truck. Doesn't look like anybody's coming that way. We do have a car coming this way, but just trying to give myself enough space that I can make this turn, hopefully. I think we did okay. Might have hit some of the cones or whatever, but I did the best I could. The guardrail's right there. Oops. So, we'll see. But that's the thing, like if we've got some heavy elevation changes, like this could get really difficult really fast. So, because that hill was not that crazy big, and you saw how challenging it was to get up there. So, should be at the roundabout quite quickly. So you can see the details down below.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit. So I guess that means we're going to the other side. We're not going to Madrid.
Exit now.
Okay, and then obviously we're going around and taking the second exit again, maybe third.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. Because, yeah, this is just an entrance only. So that's the first exit that I can't take anyway.
Exit now.
So we'll see. Hopefully a good amount of this. Oh, let me reset it. 520 kilometers from here. Alright, nobody back there. That's always helpful. And we'll see. We should be going right through one city, so we should be able to discover whatever that is. So that'll be nice. Alright, we're already up to 66. It helped going on an entrance ramp that was on a downgrade. Yeah, that Milky Way thing, now we're like heading toward it. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, we haven't gone this way before. On this side, at least. I'm surprised it's adding such little pieces, because it's not as if we can go anywhere different here, but it's obviously, that's how it's drawing it, so. And you know what'll happen. We'll get right up to speed at 90 as fast as we can go, and then someone's gonna slow down right in front of us, or whatever. It's just gonna turn into something. So, Cordoba was 200 kilometers away. That would only be about halfway. But we'll see. And of course, we do need to pay attention to any rest spots we get, because it might just be worth pulling over if one comes along. Otherwise, we know how that goes in the past, and we definitely don't want to be dealing with, I hope I don't fall asleep and run into the rail. Because as you can see, some of these are right along the road. So definitely a bit dangerous. A tunnel? I think so. Again, we've come the other way, but there's like one off to the right too. That's kind of cool. Alright. I'm gonna stay in the middle because I think it's pretty quiet. It's hard to... Well, I got cars on both sides, so try to stay a little bit more in the lane. Alright, so that gets us out. Now we're back, joining back up to the oncoming traffic in the other lane, obviously. Alright. Santa Elena. There's a fuel stop. I don't know if it's a rest stop.
Keep left.
There's a car right there. Go past me, please. Thank you. Alright, now I should be able to move over. Yeah. Oh, there's a rest stop there, though. Because I'm 8 minutes away, and I was 13 minutes. Just worried this is going to be too early, but man, this is... I don't think I can afford to pass it up. This is too big of a stop. So I don't think they're going to have another one anytime soon. And I only need to go 10 extra. Oh, goodness, I can't stop anyway, can I? Oh, wow. Well, that's disappointing. Well, hopefully this won't be another oh great thing. I did not think that it was that far away for that. I thought that was some sort of exit. Well, that could be a miscalculation of epic proportions. I hope not. I mean, because we had only gone 5 minutes, but again, it just happened to be here. Okay, this clearly is not... let's see. Oh, no, I guess I can just keep going straight. Alright, well, there's Cordoba. Alright, hopefully this one we can get to. Because, yeah, now we're down to 6 minutes. I definitely don't want to pass this up. And that'll work, because now it gets me even closer to where we need to be. I've got plenty of fuel. Alright, so it should allow me here. Come on. Why does it do this? Why is this such a tiny target? That is so crazy that it does that. But it does. Right. Good news is we get to relax. But yes, we have 28 minutes till we have to stop. And we have 16 till we arrive. So as long as we don't get some insane detour or something, we'll be fine. Okay. And then we just need to get back on. But yeah, we should have plenty to go on fuel. Saying I can do 558. Yeah, that would have been a more challenging place to stop at for sure, so this is good. Now this is interesting, because yeah, this is not like just an entrance ramp. It actually was in essence an exit, but I think we'll be okay. We should be able to...
And then turn right.
Yeah, turn left and immediately turn. Not quite turned enough, but alright, we're good. We'll go out to the center here so that we can turn wide. Okay. And now we'll let it do its thing. So let's see, 50, 60, can't quite get to 70 though. But this is another 360 kilometers, so... Oh, another tunnel, maybe? We're splitting up. I see it as what I'm seeing on the map, so... Last time we did that, that's what it turned into, but now this is just how it's crossing whatever the bridge is or something. It just looks like train, but it's obviously the mountains in the center or something. Well, they're not in the center, that's off to the left, so I don't know. I don't know why it went around there. Just to make it interesting, I suppose. Alright, 84. Just about at top speed again, and of course if we're doing that, we should be in decent shape. But it looks like, trying to see like when I have to get there. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't think it shows us that on the bottom bar, and I'm not seeing it on the separate dashboard or window or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, now we are at 90 kilometers an hour, which is the top speed we're allowed to go. Alright, so we're finally in the Cordoba area. But I think we're going to get there in the dark, is going to be the issue. So is that Joanka? Yes, it looks like Joanka. Alright. We're going to move over, because otherwise I think we're going to have a problem. Right, I think we're past now. Looks like it was a much longer lane than I thought, but I just don't know if it would stay. Yeah, there's a... I guess it just became 3 lanes. I'm not quite sure what that quick dash means. I mean, in theory, we should be able to cross in either direction, but I don't know.
Keep left.
Right, and this is Cordoba, but yeah, it looks like we've been through this space before.
Keep left.
No, we have not. Because, yeah, once we go straight, that's different. But yeah, Malaga, I do remember that. It's a big smokestack over there. Don't know if we're going to head in that direction or we'll be going somewhere totally different. I'm just happy we're cruising along the way we are. And it's nice and flat here too, which is helpful. But no, being able to get a good hunk of money, hopefully without anything that I need to spend, will just be very, very helpful. A little bit bumpy there. Alright, so now Sevilla, Alegicras, or Alegicras, I don't know. Alright, oh, and Robert made, I was going to say, and Driver made. Oh boy, of course. And he's leveled up. Awesome. Those are the best that I could hope for. There was a soul store sitting in the rest spot when we had left, but we haven't slowed down since we left there, so I assume this is a different one. Of course, he's now going to take off. I mean, if I can get up to 90, I assume we'll start catching him again. Maybe. Because the way the AI works sometimes, it's just, nope, you're not right, it's not in front of you, so now he can suddenly drive. But if I pulled in behind him, it would suddenly turn into, well, he theoretically slowed down. I saw his brake lights, but we didn't gain on him at all. So that doesn't seem to quite work the way one would think. Alright, come on. Because you know what's going to happen. We're suddenly going to get an exit right when I'm next to him. Alright, I don't know. I'm thinking we would have been past the town that in theory we were going through, so maybe we're not going to discover anything. See, there's the brake lights again. I mean, the thing is, well, I mean, in theory the speed limit's 90, so they should, I mean, they're not pulling away, really, but alright, so we've been through here, Seville. Okay, we'll go in the center, and maybe they'll exit now.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Oh, I see.
Exit
Oh
left.
boy, you're kidding me. Why is there a car suddenly coming up? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. So again, we've gone the other way, but not this way. And now we're going to catch this car. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of the way. Thank you. Because, yeah, somewhere we're still going to go some other way.
Keep left.
Okay. And obviously we haven't hit the meandering roadway, or the very switchbacky roadway, but that's got to be mountains. I don't know why else they'd run a road that way, so certainly nervous about that part of it. It's interesting that we've come this direction before. I just didn't think we were down south, but maybe I had some long run from somewhere. I don't know. Looks like it's turning off here, so and at this point it's letting me continue on.
Keep left.
I didn't realize there was another exit here. Oh, well, yeah, not one I can take, so. Nice bridge. Oh, it's Target Worldwide Express. Does look like a actual Target truck. That's interesting. Ah! What are you doing, dude? I guess that was my fault. I didn't realize what was happening. How much damage did we take from that? Doesn't look... Maybe it didn't give us any, which is nice, but... Holy moly. Alright, well, I guess we'll head over here. Yeah, that was odd. I didn't realize it was going to go down to 2 lanes like that. So I was just looking like, oh, I have a green arrow, and it didn't dawn on me that they didn't have a green arrow, and suddenly... I mean, they were ahead of me, so it was my fault. unbelievable. Alright, we're about 120 kilometers to go, so still like a good run. Usually 100 or 200 is what I'm doing typically. Alright, I do not want to miss something, so alright, so we go up and then over there. Okay. Okay, well I can't.
Keep left and then exit left.
I see. Alright, because I'm like, I can't go on that exit, but I see it's going to have me go here. Yeah, Huelva. Alright, so that's the city I'm headed to. So it doesn't look like that much moving around, so maybe it won't be that bad. It just looked bad because it was such a long length and we were zoomed out so far. Okay, so
keep left.
I think we'll head all the way over. Well, no, because we don't want to exit here. But we'll see. It's definitely hillier, but I'm not seeing mountains yet, but we do have about 90 kilometers to go, so there's still plenty of distance for the terrain to change.
Keep left.
I don't think we have a choice. I think this is a blocked exit again. Yep. So 74, we are slowly speeding up. Sun is setting. So again, I think we're going to be arriving in the dark, but at least we got a little bit of daylight. But yeah, the rest period is, my goodness, am I not seeing signs or what's going on? I'm like, am I going to have someone else run into me from the left? I suddenly saw it was cutting me off there. Alright, so this downhill should get us up to speed. It's just a matter of whether we can maintain it, because now we're going to climb here. So, doesn't seem like I can maintain it. And I'm assuming we just go through this whole interchange. Yes. Huelva is on there again. Alright, well, we are up to 90. And now we're down to less than 40 kilometers. Alright, Portugal is the other way. So I'm guessing it will be likely. I will certainly have jobs that can take me into Portugal. It's just going to be a question of, am I going to want to do that, or are there going to be more enticing offers elsewhere? Right, there's Huelva, but yes, we had not discovered any other city.
And then exit right.
And it could be because I already had, like, Seville or whatever it was, because that was lit up, so maybe that's all that I was going by.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Alright. There's one.
Keep right.
And then two.
Exit now. Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left. Oh,
turn left.
Beautiful timing. I love it when that happens. Alright, so we have discovered 17 of 51. So definitely a lot of cities left. Which is partially why I'm just working the region and enjoying the region. It's not like I don't have things to come across. Alright, it's telling me 9 kilometers, so... But this could now have switched into city time and city, because it's saying 33 seconds, 22:20. Maybe that's real time. So maybe, because it is late tonight. So maybe that's just what the real time would be. So yeah, I've got to get this rendered and then uploaded. Oh, and we've got a viewpoint here. Awesome. And there's enough daylight that it's actually probably worth... Oh wait, that's not a viewpoint. That's a picture point, that we can take a picture of something. So that's... Whoa. Shoot. I didn't realize what was happening. I knew I had to go around the roundabout. Alright, well now I'm going slow enough. What's over there?
Take the second exit.
I don't get it. Just water? Like, what would we be taking a picture? Oh, I see. There's a statue out in the harbor or something.
Exit now.
Alright. Yeah, there's some sort of statue there. Alright. Yeah, I'm normally not really doing those activities because it just takes more time, and I don't know. I mean, I've got to come out this way because, yeah, it's clearly gonna let me go to a ferry at some point, but I don't know that I want to do that. Alright, so am I not going off here? Nope, I guess not. In theory, we could get there, but it's not having me do that. So, we'll keep going. Puerto Exterior. The external port, I think, is what that means. Or the external door. Isn't Puerto? I don't know. Although, no. Like Puerto Vallarta, I guess that's Port Vallarta. I don't know. It's a Spanish word I do not know. Alright, so now we go around the roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Okay.
Keep right.
There's a lot of... Oops, I kind of
Exit
cut him
now.
off. I didn't necessarily mean to do that.
Keep right.
But yeah, maybe on
And
the
then
way
turn
out
right.
we'll take the picture. I don't know. Alright,
Turn right.
so we're going here to Ebro. Whatever Ebro does.
We are
Alright, and
finished.
there is our spot right there. So they just want us to kind of leave it in the yard. So I'm going to kind of turn beyond so that I can straighten it out. Alright, I've got some hope here that it'll work. Alright, there we go. We're gonna unload. And there we go. So that was a lengthy one, but still short of getting to level 22. How do we have a negative? Oh, we were negative before. I think we were negative. That's right. We had like all those repairs or something that we had to do because that dude ran into us and created all kinds of damage. Alright, but that's good. At least we're coming out of it, hopefully. One of the things I had forgotten to ask is if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe if you have not done those things. They're greatly appreciated. Been trying to ask that early on so people can, do that while they're watching, as opposed to having to click over now that we're getting near the end. But hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.